The 2022 politics is taking shape in this country. Raila Amolo Odinga officially declared his interest for the presidency, and he launched his campaigns officially in Thika over the weekend. The deputy president has been campaigning, and from all indications, the deputy president is pulling all the strings to ensure that he becomes the next president of the Republic of Kenya. Musalia Mudavadi has promised Kenyans earthquake on Sunday. So far we still don't know what will happen, but Musalia Mudavadi is also likely to be on the ballot. One Kenya Alliance movement is where there's still problems. But the truth of the matter is that the 2022 politics is taking shape and is turning out to be a two-horse race between President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Amolo Odinga. And there is one interesting thing about this particular election. The president is actually supporting his opponent in the last election. It is the first time, probably, I think it's the second time, because George Weah was actually supported by the president when he was in the opposition. So probably it's the second time in the history of Africa where a sitting president is supporting an opposition leader. So the question which Kenyans have been asking is, why is President Uhuru Kenyatta not taking Raila Odinga's campaign seriously? Why is he not appearing publicly with Raila Amolo Odinga? So yesterday, Maina Kamanda, who is one of the key allies of President Uhuru Kenyatta, revealed during an interview on Kameme FM that President Uhuru Kenyatta, actually Kameme TV, that President Uhuru Kenyatta is soon hitting the ground running in the larger Mount Kenya region. And his mission will only be two: to campaign against the Deputy President Dr. William Samoei Arap Ruto, and also to promote the candidature of Raila Amolo Odinga. That move by the president, as revealed by Maina Kamanda, is actually causing a lot of anxiety in William Ruto's camp, especially his allies in the larger Mount Kenya region. So in this video today, I want us to look at President Uhuru Kenyatta campaigning, or the campaigning William Samoei Ruto in the larger Mount Kenya region, and at the same time campaigning for Raila Amolo Odinga. Before we do all those, please, if you're watching this channel for the first time, click that subscribe button. And to the subscribers, please give this video a thumbs up. You can share the video to your contacts, WhatsApp, Facebook, any other channel. And you can also drop your comments, because from those comments, we are able to get a lot of content. Now, let us get back to business. President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Amolo Odinga had the handshake in March 2018. The expectation of Raila Odinga supporters was that President Uhuru Kenyatta was going to go to the ground and introduce Raila, or support Raila Amolo Odinga, or campaign for Raila Odinga in Jubilee strongholds, which is specifically the larger Mount Kenya region. The ODM supporters also expected Raila Odinga to bring Uhuru Kenyatta to NASA strongholds. But the truth is, President Uhuru Kenyatta has been to Coast, he's been to Western, he's been to Nyanza severally with Raila Amolo Odinga. But the only moment I've seen President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga in the larger Mount Kenya region is during funerals, not campaigns. So President Uhuru Kenyatta, from all indications, is now ready to hit the ground running for Raila Amolo Odinga, which means he's going to campaign his deputy in the larger Mount Kenya region. So in this video, I want us to look at two things, and I'm going to explain them. Why is President Uhuru Kenyatta now moving to the larger Mount Kenya region? Why couldn't he do it before? The second is going to be questions which are going to be asked. The questions which Tanga are actually asking themselves. Why is President Uhuru Kenyatta now willing to go and start campaigning for Raila Odinga? My answer to that is that, number one, President Uhuru Kenyatta has now managed to complete most of the stalled projects. Immediately after the handshake, William Ruto ventured into Mount Kenya region. And one of the reasons he managed to win the hearts is because he managed to convince the people of the larger Mount Kenya region that President Uhuru Kenyatta's government had been hijacked and was doing nothing, that Jubilee had failed, that there were no projects in the larger Mount Kenya region. So the people of the larger Mount Kenya region realized late, because in the first term of Jubilee government, there were just portal of lies where they were lying of projects which were never there. So the moment the handshake took place, now these guys started realizing that, okay, projects are going to Nyanza, projects are going to cost. What about Mount Kenya? So the moment they started using that to campaign against the president, what the president did, he decided, for me now, let me concentrate. So the president started fixing development projects. So today, President Uhuru Kenyatta has completed most of those projects. Like if you talk of the Mamau Road, several other projects are now complete. So it means the president can now go to the people and he will be able to explain to people what he has been able to do. Number two, the timing was not right. I've always maintained on this platform that President Uhuru Kenyatta is a very shrewd politician. And one thing I like about him is his timing. President Uhuru Kenyatta doesn't just venture into an action without knowing the outcome. So probably by that time, the timing was not right for him to go and campaign for Raila. So time now is on President Uhuru Kenyatta's side. Number three is probably he was still monitoring the moves by the Deputy President, Dr. William Samoei Arap Ruto, especially the people who are going to support him, his strategy for the mountain, and then after gathering all those details, it means now he's now free. He can go down there and dismantle those strategies. And lastly, is maybe he has now finally developed a strategy. You never know. William Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta were very good friends. They worked together. Ruto actually took charge of the campaigns, which means the deputy president understood all the strengths and all the weaknesses of President Uhuru Kenyatta, all the strategies. So the president then allowed him, okay, do this. Then the president decided, now, what I'm going to do is to devise a strategy of dealing with Ruto. So those strategies are now complete. But why are Tanga guys from the larger Mount Kenya region worried about the president's move to go to the larger Mount Kenya region and campaign for Raila Odinga? There are several questions which is worrying them. The first question which is worrying them, how will the residents react and receive President Uhuru Kenyatta? Because there was a point in time when it was perceived that the deputy president was actually the king in the larger Mount Kenya region. President Uhuru Kenyatta has not gone to the ground to explain himself. The point is, how will the residents receive him? Will they accept him? Or will they not accept him? And if they are going to accept him, how will that stand with the deputy president's bid, especially in the larger Mount Kenya region? How will it stand with his allies? For example, someone like Ferdinand Waitito, someone like Ndindi Nyoro, Alice Wahome. If the president is well received, it means people will be able to listen to him. How will that stand on their way? So that's the first question. How will the residents receive President Uhuru Kenyatta? The second question which is worrying them is, will President Uhuru Kenyatta reveal the details about his fallout with the deputy president? Because the fact is, in politics, there are only two constants. That is betrayal and interest. So Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto's interests converged and they were able to work together. Now they are falling out. Will President Uhuru Kenyatta give the details? And how will those details impact on William Ruto's campaign? For example, if President Uhuru Kenyatta will go to the larger Mount Kenya region and tell them, you see guys, I never had any issue with this guy. I've not betrayed this guy. But this guy wanted to impeach me from office. If you were me, what would you have done? So he's going to raise many questions, like, why would this guy use his allies to attack my mother? So the question is, will President Uhuru Kenyatta reveal there's one question which most Kenyans are unable to understand. What really caused the bad blood between the deputy president and President Uhuru Kenyatta? Now, if the president will be able to reveal it, how will it impact on the DP? The third thing is the development record, which I've actually explained. Uhuru Kenyatta can now go to the larger Mount Kenya region and he can pinpoint that I've done this, I've done that, I've done that. This guy, when I was with him, we could not do this, we could not do this because of tendering. Probably something like that. And number 4, which is also a question, is what are his reasons for supporting Raila Odinga? Will President Uhuru Kenyatta go to the larger Mount Kenya region and tell the residents there that I came here in 2013 with the deputy president. Again, I came here with him in 2017, and we promised to support him. But I'm not going to support that because I'm not going to support Raila Odinga. And my reasons for supporting Raila Odinga is going to be this, this, and this. So that's a question. Will President Uhuru Kenyatta give his reasons why he is supporting Raila Odinga? Because those who are supporting the DP have always insisted that they are supporting William Ruto because President Uhuru Kenyatta told them to support him. Now, will the president now go to the larger Mount Kenya region and tell them not to support him? And if we will go and tell them not to support him, the question is, how will it impact? And number 5 is the state machinery. Will President Uhuru Kenyatta use state machinery to campaign for Raila Odinga and to decampaign William Ruto? You know, Uhuru Kenyatta is a lethal president. He's a lethal guy. Uhuru Kenyatta is good in propaganda. He was able to manage Raila Odinga using Cambridge Analytica. He convinced the Kikuyus that Raila Odinga was a devil. Can he turn Raila Odinga to be a messiah of the Kikuyus and turn William Ruto into the devil? Will he use the state machinery, the chiefs, the assistant chiefs, you know, the intelligence to support or to campaign William Ruto? That is really worrying these guys. And the last thing which is worrying them is President Uhuru Kenyatta's game plan. What is his game plan? Is President Uhuru Kenyatta going to retire? Is President Uhuru Kenyatta going to stay? And will the president move to support Raila Odinga, attract other leaders to also support Raila Odinga? For example, assuming President Uhuru Kenyatta will start going publicly to support Raila Odinga, will that influence someone like Kalonzo to support Raila Odinga? Will it influence someone like, let's say, Moses Kuria? Let's say someone like Martha Karua? Will that move influence those guys? I don't know what you think. But the truth of the matter is that William Ruto and his allies are really worried about President Uhuru Kenyatta's move to go to the ground. And that's why today you saw the deputy president managed to win over the support of a serious radio presenter, highly respectable. I don't know him, but from in the morning, there was clear signs that very early in the morning that there was going to be some announcement from William Ruto's office. What surprised me was that the deputy president unveiled that guy. I don't know what you think, but that's my take. Bye bye. Wacha niende ninyoe kidogo.